Hey there, welcome to another Ye Old Battle Reps Battle Report. This time we're playing something called Beyond the Gates of Antares, which is an awesome little game written by Rick Priestley and produced by Warlord Games. And we're very new to it. We've had a couple of attempts at battles and it's got too late before, so I'm going to give it a go.
We will make mistakes. So.
Yeah, but basically I'm using Ghar, and here's my army. Dan is using Concord, and we're playing a 1,300 point battle, and we're just doing the basic standard scenario. Can't remember what it's called. So we're going to go over what's in the armies, and then we'll get on with the battle. We're not going to teach you how to play the game. We don't even really know how to play the game. You're not going to learn much, and in fact, you're not going to learn anything from this battle. My army. Okay, this is 5 battle troopers, a squad of 5 with leader 3 and plasma amps. This is my command crawler with high commander and plasma amps. 4 strong battle squad, leader 3 and plasma amps. Plasma amps are awesome. This is an outcast squad, just a minimum level squad with a disruptor cannon. All the way over here, a 3-man assault squad with, you guessed it, plasma amps and leader 3. And then let's start with the vanguard. I've got my hardy warriors, the flitters, because they can start a bit closer. Right, so let's have a look at the Concord. Right, what you got, Dan?
So this is a 5-man drop squad. They've got a leader 2, 4 drop troopers, plasma grenades, a plasma lance, a spotter drone. Jesus. They all come with X-slings as well.
Okay.
They're quite tooled up. I've then got, this is a strike squad. They've got plasma lance, leader 1 who's got an X-sling, a spotter drone. I've then got, that one is it's actually a light support drone, this model, but we're proxying it for a medium support drone. It's got a plasma cannon, a batter drone, a self-repair drone, a shield drone, and a spotter drone.
Like your drones, don't you?
Do like my drones. Well, Concord all about the drones.
Yeah.
Here I've got 2 light support drones. They come with light support plasma guns. They've got a batter drone, a shield drone, and a spotter drone. Then I've got my 3-man interceptor squad. They've got leader 1 and a spotter drone, and they've all got twin plasma carbines. Can't remember what twin plasma carbines do, but we'll find out. I've then got my Nuhu Mandarin. I love saying that, Nuhu. Nuhu. She's got with her a gun drone, which has got a plasma carbine, a medi drone, a shield drone, a spotter drone, and a nano drone. So she's really, really hard to even hit, let alone kill. Oh, and she's got something else as well. Gun drone, shield drone, spotter drone, medi drone, nano drone, yeah. And then I've got a X launcher, X howitzer. That's got, that's that one, that's what it is. That's that spotter drone for them. We've got a batter drone, leader 1, 4 crew, and all the ammunition types. And lastly is my other strike squad. Here they've got a spotter drone, plasma lance, and a leader 1 with an X-sling.
Awesome. Right, so let's figure out how to play, and we'll come back to you. Okay, so the first dice drawn was the Disrupt dice, and after that it was the Concord dice. So Dan has sent down this unit. Okay, what's going to be next?
You.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do is film every 2 activations. It'll just cut down on the messing around. So I had the next activation, and I just ran these assault troopers 10 inches forwards. And then Dan activated his X howitzer, shot at this big unit of Ghar, and hit them. 8 hits altogether, but didn't kill any, so they just get a pin. The game does come with these like pin dials, but we're just using colour counters for now. So the next 2 activations were both Concord. These interceptors advanced and then shot rapid fire at this unit of outcasts and killed 4 of them. The leader survived though. And what's this that shot? Is it a medium?
Medium support drone.
Yep, that fired at these Ghar, but it missed. It had a plasma cannon, I think.
Just to get and get 2 spotted drones.
So next I ran this large unit forwards. Basically all my weapons are just out of range, so I can't do much other than run. And then Dan
Ran
ran drop squad behind this rock. Next up, the Concord
The light support drones.
light support drones. They shot at this unit. They hit, so they caused a pin, but they didn't do any damage. Then it was me. I activated this unit, and I'm within my command crawler's range, but I still failed the order. So I do lose a pin. They've only suffered 1 pin now, but they go down. Oh, the reason they had 2 pins is because
We
that-
worked out this accuracy with this
Yeah.
guy. We worked out wrong when I
Yeah.
realised I looked back at it, he actually hit with his
yeah,
plasma cannon.
this one did, which made a difference because I would have passed that test
Yeah.
if he hadn't have hit. Next 2 activations, my command crawler has advanced, run up to this wall, and this strike squad, I guess they call it, they've
Yep.
come into the woods.
Yep.
Okay, so next activations, my command crawler, I tried to advance, and then we looked at the terrain rules, and basically, because of its large rule, I failed an agility test to get over this wall, but I could still shoot, so I shot at the unit of 2
Light support.
light support drones, got really lucky.
Really lucky.
Yeah,
really been lucky.
Well, yeah, really lucky on the on the res rolls. So that whole unit's gone. In retaliation and futile anger, the new who has shot and killed a flitter, which is over here. But yeah, so that was pretty big, I think. But and is that it? No, we've got we've got the and the last 2 activations of the turn. Then I advanced my flitters. That one's gone to there. The others are just scattered around the board. And I tried to fire the outcasts at the interceptors, but I'd taken a pin and I failed my command test, so they had to go down. That's the end of turn 1. Okay, so we return all the order dice to the bag, and we have to test for every unit that's down. We passed all of our tests, and I've also activated plasma amps on this unit, command crawler, and the assault squad over here. The squad that went down last turn, I'm not activating that yet. That's it. So just to see who goes first. So first of all, I ran this unit forwards. I don't want them to be left behind. And then Dan shot his X-howitzer again.
Yep.
And managed to get a hit against this unit and killed one of them. What the fuck? They only got 3 hits from, it's like blast, was it blast D10?
Blast D10. I think
Yeah.
got 3, but yeah.
Yeah, so thanks. So next 2 activations, were both me. First of all, I ran this unit forwards, and then it was me again, so I advanced. I could see these guys. The way we played it was that I could see them over this bit of terrain here, so it gave them +1 res. So if that's wrong, let us know. But Dan was just horrendously unlucky on his res rolls again, and lost all but 1 of them. So there were 5, weren't there?
All 5 round spotted drone.
And a spotted drone, yeah, I got rid of that with a lucky hit. And is this the guy with the plasma?
No, you took out plasma carbine.
Oh, right. So the leader's dead and the plasma lance guy. So, yeah. Well done to those guys. But that's it. Next 2 activations. Okay, the next 2 activations were me again. I did basically the same thing, but with the assault squad. So I ran them 10 inches, then advanced just to get around here. 2 of them could see these interceptors, and they've got gouger guns. I got 1 hit, and that basically forces the unit to go down. Didn't kill any of them, but it's quite useful because they're now down.
Yep, with the pin.
With a pin. Next up, this Concord strike squad emerged from the trees, took up position behind this wall, and fired at the assault squad. They took a pin, obviously, just from being shot at, but no one died. And then my command crawler used its first order dice to just advance. I just went round the wall because I didn't want to risk being stuck there again. So I should say it's run, not advance. Next, I just advanced my flitters into more forward positions, and some of them are scattered around here. And then Dan fired the big scary plasma cannon, strike value 6, and killed another Ghar trooper. And got a lucky hit as well, but fortunately it didn't explode. So I then advanced the command crawler and tried to take out this last guy. He went down.
Which is the big pointless.
Yeah, because I think I
missed all them.
six shots and missed all of them, hitting on 5s. And then this Nuhu just fired at the flitter that was in the trees and annihilated it. And the last 2 activations of the turn, this guy then fired at the one remaining drop trooper and managed to kill him just about. And then this strike squad fired at the Ghar and didn't kill him, but took another pin. Okay, so these interceptors passed their test to not be down anymore, and the same for my outcasts who had the disrupt dice. They have kept the plasma amps, but his is burned out, and the same for the assault squad over there. I've also activated the plasma amps on this unit now. Right, so this strike squad then fired at the guy over here, killed one, and because basically I then had 3 pins and then 2 guys left, take a break test, but fortunately I passed, so there's nothing bad there apart from the 3 pins. And then the X-Howitzer massive gun thing, fired at these, got 10 hits, but I was just really lucky again and didn't suffer any casualties. Okay, the next 2 activations were me. I tried to run this unit, failed the test, went down, but then next dice was me as well. Passed this time, so in doing so I've lost both pins and did manage to run them up to there. Okay, and I got another 2 dice. This command crawler first of all advanced his position and fired a unit of strike, what they call strike squad, and then it fired, and between both of those activations it killed them. So that's gone. That's 3 Concord units dead. Hopefully if we kill one more I think we may win the game. We'll check the victory conditions. And the last 2 activations are Concord. This unit fired at the assault squad, blew up one, hit his plasma reactor with a lucky shot, and that caused a chain reaction, killing another battlesuit. There's only one left. That's the leader. He had to take a break test, and he's got 2 pins, but he's all right for now, but not looking too good. And then the Nuhu killed. There was 2 flitters over there. Yeah, killed both of them. At the end of the turn, or was it the start of the turn?
Start turn now. They remain down.
They remain down. Both of my units that were down have got back up.
But your plasma.
Oh yeah, all my plasma reactors have now burned out, which is annoying, but I've got some
left all the dice.
good use out of them
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
It was funny. Only one of them lasted more than 1 turn.
Yeah. I rallied the assault walker and got rid of both my pins. And over here, I advanced this unit, and I could see the medium support drone, and his cohort of drone. There are also drones on it around it, and got 1 through. It took 1 hit with a shield drone, which actually survived on a 1, but then unfortunately it failed its res test, so all the drones die anyway. So that's 4 dead for Concord now. So at the end of the turn we'll have to roll to see what happens. Okay, I've actually got 3 more activations. Is it 3 more? Yeah, this guy fired twice, but didn't do anything to the interceptors. Then these 2 guys fired. Oh, actually I didn't take a test for them. Let's just do it now. Passed on a 5, so they removed their pin. And they managed to kill 1. These guys have got 3 pins, but they passed their break test. And over here, the Nuhu shot through the trees at my assault leader. Took another pin, but I passed my break test as well. And the last 2 activations was as disrupt dice going to my outcast as per usual.
And the flitter.
And the flitter just moved over there. So that's the end of the turn. These guys passed their tests. They've got 2 pins, and they've also passed. And so now it's actually turn 5. Yeah. Right, so finally the interceptors were able to do something because they went down. So Dan advanced them up and shot at the outcast squad. Got a decent amount of hits. I'm only res 4. He was rapid firing, so I got to keep my res 4. And he did take out the gun, but I still got 3 guys left.
Ridiculous.
It is fucking awesome. I then advanced these guys back and took out another, because there were 2 of these guys. I took out another interceptor. They didn't break though. My next 2 activations, the command crawler basically did the same thing. I ran it first of all, and next time it was me, so I fired, killed the interceptor. Next, the Nuhu shot at the. My brain's just dying now because it's so late. The assault guy, as usual,
No
another
damage,
pin
but just another
and
pin.
passed my test. Then the howitzer killed the outcasts. Okay, next 2 activations, I rallied this guy, so he's kind of stuck there, but there's no point in him going forward with all those pins because he's just going to get blasted off the board. So he's rallied. Yep, and these guys just ran 10, and now it's Concord. Last activation of the turn, end of turn 5. These guys turned and shot the flitter that was there. I've actually activated the flitter, so I've just been moving them around and not actually doing anything with them. Stupid. But yeah, they easily killed it. So we're going to roll, because Concord have lost more than half of the order dice that they started with. So we're going to roll.
I'll roll slow.
Yep.
10, next
10,
turn.
Yep, play
So this
turn
is
6.
the last turn.
Yep.
But whatever happens now, we play this is the last turn.
Right, so the last dice still in the bag at turn 5 is the disrupt dice, and then the first dice drawn was Concord. So Dan has sent down the Nuhu unit. He then got the next dice and fired these really awesome looking strike troopers at my guy and caused a pin. So it is the end of the game, end of turn 6, and can't remember if I said whether the howitzer shot, but it got 5 hits against the unit over there. Didn't kill anyone, and then everything else was me. These combined with 2 fires from this guy killed 4 of the strike troopers, and he failed his test to shoot them. So there's 1 guy left there who passed his break test. So we're going to check the victory conditions and come back to you. Right, so basically the Concord lost more than half of their order dice, and it's the end of the game, so the Ghar win.
That's our first proper, complete
The first time
Gates of Antares battle.
the first time we got to the end of a battle.
Because we haven't run out of time.
Getting too tired and falling asleep.
Well, I think that the game is awesome.
Yeah.
It's really, really
Really
good. I
good.
really recommend that you go and buy, even if you just buy the starter set.
You get a lot in the starter set.
You get a lot of the starter set, you get a lot of models, they're all plastic as well. I think from the point of view of my Concord, I think they're a great army. They are missing out with the things they're missing out.
Definitely,
So,
yeah. The
page
heavy
open here, for example, this is the Concord heavy vehicle, so we're waiting for the C3M4 combat drone, the heavy combat drone. They've got res 13 and 15. They both come with plasma cannons or plasma bombard.
There was a sprue
really-
leak for them, wasn't
There was a sprue release for combat drone, unless they haven't released the model yet. So I think to a certain extent they suffer a little bit from that, because the highest strike value they got at the moment is 6. Even that was proxying.
Which I think I managed to weather some of that.
Yeah, you
With
did,
-12,
yeah. The problem with that is if you don't get a 1 to hit, you just take it with your leader,
Mm.
and you can move on it anyway. And I think that the Concord will do better when we start doing some of the scenarios.
Yeah,
Because there's scenarios where you just move, you have to get to the other side of the board and escape or find objectives and things, and they're a much more manoeuvrable army than the Ghar are.
Yeah.
Because in that battle, it's basically just me standing there and trying to shoot you while you advance towards me.
Well, we had that problem in a previous battle, I think, where we didn't have enough terrain. So
Yes, we did. We had almost no terrain. That was much better
slot.
with the terrain. The terrain makes a big difference.
It does say that in the book as well to include a lot of terrain in that
Yeah,
scenario.
it should be almost like you're walking through a woodland or a
Mm.
canyon where there's rocks and things everywhere.
Yeah.
But the mechanics of the game are brilliant. Like, I know I got unlucky on a couple of dice rolls, but I don't really feel like the dice rolls made a difference to how the game ended.
No,
Personally.
not. Yeah. I mean, again, I was.
I think you were lucky on a
on
couple,
my
because I was
quest.
lucky on one over this side of the board, remember, where I got plasma reactors
Yeah.
that blew up and
Yeah.
actually blew up and blew up another
Yeah.
one, which is really unlikely. I was waiting for like 2 10s, which actually happened. So, you know, there's luck and there's luck. So I don't feel like the dice rolls meant that I lost. I think that you played a good game, and I could have maybe played them different. I barely used the new Who's follow. Kept it easy. I could have moved in a position where I could have followed, and I could have fired, and then I would have fired 3 things at once, which would have been amazing. Could have been amazing.
You did take out those flickers with the vengeance as well, which I thought was a bit pointless.
Well, I think it was because what I was thinking about doing was if I could take out the flitters, it's 1 less dice you've got, and that's what the part of the game is, just getting rid of the other dice, and then they're an easy one to get to. Same with the outcast. What I should have done to start with is just kept firing the howitzer
at the outcast,
something that actually killed them, because it probably would have wiped them out 1 or 2 turns at the most, and then you got 1 less order dice. Yeah. And you had to like the disrupt dice. Oh crap! I'm now going to put down. I've got to put down one of my decent troops. So that's whereas you were able to constantly put down order on the outcasts. I need to get an X launcher as well. That'd be useful because I think that there's kind of 2 ways of killing the Ghar. Well, really high strike value, or just massive weight of fire.
And is that a blast weapon, the X launcher?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So what I think I would do differently, for example, I wouldn't bother paying for plasma lances on my strike squads. Because the strike squad is only 4.
Yeah.
And that's an inaccurate shot. So actually, they might as well have just a normal gun and get 2 shots.
I think so, yeah. You just need to brute force it through.
Yeah. And I would think I would potentially give my new Who the maximum number of drones that she can have.
Right, you can have more than that.
Yeah, she can have another gun drone, another spotter drone, and another shield drone.
Oh, right.
So it makes her literally impossible to kill.
Yeah.
Because she has a leader 3 already, plus 2 shield drones.
Yeah.
Plus already has another drone. And she gets a medi drone, which means you can.
And she comes with like a nano
drone, which is minus 2 to hit.
Defense field.
So she could have had 2 gun drones, which both have plasma carbines as well. So if she gets follow off, maybe with 3 things around her, that's a ridiculous amount of firepower shooting at once.
These are the Concord vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, there's a heavy siege drone, Res 15. It comes with an X howitzer mounted on it.
And plus,
so it comes with a movable X howitzer. It's got mod 3 as well.
Yeah,
so it's got a range. It's got a range of 250 inches with an X howitzer that can fire 3 times in a turn. With a Res 15, and it's large. So all your strike values are only less than 4 or 4 or less on
the most Ghar can have is 4.
Yeah, so you can see it'll never take a pin.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome.
Whatever you do, unless you get into combat with it, and then I think it's better. But your strength.
Well, combat is one thing which it didn't occur in that battle, and I'm not really too familiar with the rules.
Yeah, I need to work on the rules for that.
Also, terrain. I'm not 100% that we played the terrain rules.
No, I'm not sure we did. I think we need to look at those rules again.
So yeah, if anyone else
it's
mistakes,
confusing.
Yeah, let us know. The rules are very in depth with this game, which is really good.
They're very depth, very clear. So there's no kind of room. There's very little room for interpretation of the rules.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of rules to read.
Yeah, definitely.
The basic concept of the game is relatively simple. You pull the dice out, you give them an order, you do it. That's that simple. But then a lot of different guns, terrain, a lot of different units.
It's very intuitive to play.
Yeah, but don't put off by that, because that was basically our first game of it.
Yeah.
So we were going to miss things out, and we spent a lot of time looking at rules and stuff, but that was going to happen because we just didn't know them. I think I should get the target approach as well. One, it's just like your flitters they're just irritating to have them flying around.
What do target approach do?
Same with flitters, but they don't have to roll in a link.
Oh right, okay.
So they're just slightly better.
Yeah.
Than flitters basically. The other thing I didn't do, of course, I think because I couldn't be bothered, was I didn't use any of the other ammo. Next, you can do stuff that prevents you from shooting. Like if you shoot through it, it can miss. You can put stuff and moving with it.
You did.
And still get pins.
You did think about it, but again, it was so late that it was just like.
I think what I need to do is I need to write out like a crib sheet of the different ammo types. So I'll write that arc and just exactly what it does in like a sentence, and I can just look at that because it talks to you about what the ammo does in terms of it creates a sync field. It's like I don't even know it does that. I didn't know the effect of it. Yeah. So that's what I think. It's cool to have that background, that fluff. I like the fluff in the rules and the background and everything. So it kind of puts you in the place, in the position more of the model. It's more you can empathize.
Like with the Ghar disruption effect.
Yeah, it's more empathetic with the people and with the models on the table, which is great. But sometimes you just want to know exactly what things do. So I think
Yeah.
I'm going to try and.
I think I need a crib sheet just for all the stats and everything as well.
Yeah, I think I'm
flicking back and
saying,
forth, even though we've got 2 books.
Yeah, and we started to get to know the accuracy and things of after the sheet and
Mm.
stuff. But and I started, I know what all the drones do.
Yeah.
I know what Bastion does. I know what Shield drone does. I know what Spot
Just
drone
need
does.
to paint them so you can differentiate between them.
Because I've got about 17 to paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that as well. I painted the battle drones, but 3 of them painted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And then to do all spot drones, battle drones, shield drones. Because self-repair is not a drone, so that's quite a drone, so that's quite good.
Yeah, it's just a rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which the heavy siege drone can take, so makes it even scarier.
Yeah, and it can take battle drones as well, I think. Yeah, it's battle and shield drones. So okay, that'll be on the.
To release.
So it's the heavy support drone. Comes with an ex-howitzer, comes with a spotter drone. It is 418 points.
Yeah.
But it does have res 15. Extras at no points cost. You can also take a mag mortar for free. Or it can be rearmed with any of the following. It can be rearmed with a mag mortar or a fractal bombardment. Or you can give it the ammos for those. It can then be given an additional spotter drone, which give it actually 8. 2 battle drones. So you can just have an arc all the way around it.
Yeah.
2 shield drones. And self-repair, which I'd give it all of them. I would definitely give it.
Expensive.
It would be expensive, but it would make it almost unkillable.
500 points.
Yeah, it would be.
Well,
it'd be almost unkillable because with 2 shield drones as well.
Yeah, and also it's a vehicle, so it's not just destroyed if it fails a res test. We haven't actually, because the only vehicle we've got so far is the Ghar command crawler.
Yeah.
Which hasn't failed a res test. So.
I haven't trotted it because I don't know the point.
Okay, I've trotted it. Yeah.
I mean, the thing that I should have shot at it would be that the other ammo that means it finds it hard to shoot or affects movement, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That'd be what I'd do with it. All I really want to do with that is just disrupt it from being able to do things.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look at some of the other scenarios as well. Where would they be?
Don't know, we'd have to look on the front probably. I mean, one thing I would say to this book as well, which I just think is really important to say, is the artwork in it is just phenomenal. I don't know who wants to do the artwork in it, but it's a beautiful book to own, if nothing else.
A lot of
the top is good and everything. Yeah, you've got heaps of background in the back about each faction. The only criticism of this book is the contents. It doesn't have an index in alphabetical order, so you have to actually search the contents to find it.
There's a bit of right.
So you've got
scenarios.
A general scenario, moving off the table edge, victory conditions. You've then got match scenarios, let battle begin, reinforce, unexpected encounter, hold the line, return to base camp. Narrative scenarios as well, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, there's a lot for us to do with this at the moment, which is going to be awesome. Escort.
Right.
So we'll have a good look at these. What we'll do is in our next battle pod when we do, we'll give feedback again and think about the scenario in particular.
So let battle begin is the one that we did. Which I can't remember the name of. So that does say basic scenario and the setup, default rules, and because it has a lack of any specific objective beyond killing the enemy, you need to make sure there's plenty of scenery so that you don't just end up in this sort of stalemate.
Yeah. Looks like reinforced position is pretty similar. The deployment is different.
Okay.
There'll be things like hold the line, which would be an interesting one, I reckon. Objective. You have to capture a position, which is cool. Return to base camp. I guess you have to get to somewhere. Should be good.
This is where things like interceptors will come in.
Yeah, because they can move 20 straight away. Yeah,
they're fast as well, so they can.
If they've done that, it means that you can maintain a run move on them. So if you've done run in one turn, you can keep that order on them for the next turn.
Right.
And also if they've run, you're -2 accuracy as well.
-2 accuracy?
Yeah, when you should get them, because they're just blurred past you. So I don't know how to do it in that game. Almost what I had straight away, just run immediately, because then you can just maintain it.
I don't know if this actually came up in the game, but now you mention that minus accuracy, I don't know if we did the minus accuracy for every pin you've suffered. It's -1 accuracy per pin.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that really came. That would have affected a few things.
Would have affected you.
Yeah.
Because a few of them had like 3 pins on. Would have affected me as well, I think. I never had that many pins because you usually destroyed me before you.
Yeah, that's true.
Before I got any pins.
I did rally a couple of times to get rid of pins, but you were putting a lot on, so that probably would have changed the outcome a bit.
Yeah. But that's fine. We were going to make mistakes. So yeah, basically I would say, in terms of learning the basics of using the game, Rick Priestley released 6 videos, which are really, really useful to start. Because it gives you those basics of what to do with pins, with combat and everything. Well, maybe we should watch combat one. That would be good.
Yeah, he's also done a summary of the different factions as well.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what they're like.
Which is, I mean, if you get by the starter set, you kind of, you've got Ghar and Concord. But you can just buy the book itself, and then buy the different faction if you like a different faction. I think I definitely want to get Freeborn at some point.
Freeborn.
Just because I really like looking at the models.
Need to see
and they're a bit different because they're not Intel based. So
yeah, need to see those bikes that they released today.
Some new models released for the Freeborn today. So yeah, I'd go out, get the game. Definitely recommend it.
And it's pretty cheap for a starter set.
Yeah, and it comes with nice thick hardback as well. You get 2 whole factions, which are big factions. You get a lot of models, and you get all the
tokens.
You get all the templates.
D10s.
You get all the D10s you need.
Yeah.
It is a great game. I really hope it does take off because it's worth it. And there's a bit of a Rick Priestley nod to everyone recognises the old 40k.
Yeah.
It's a shame that Games of Antares ruined it. But yeah. Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Bye. Okay.